2020, let's go! What's up, guys? Preston Smiles here, founder of Kaboom Coaching, 10-week online rocket ship blueprint, step-by-step spaceship for more clarity, confidence, and cash flow in your coaching business. And today's transmission, is a juicy one. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, stop in the name of love and make sure you hit that red subscribe button and click the like button so YouTube or Facebook shows people this video. So these and today's transmission are the five happiness hacks for 2020. So hack number one, and I find this to be a very important one, given that I'm on it right now, is to have healthy social media boundaries. Now, healthy is going to be subjective and relative to where you are in your life. However, you know when it's gone too far. You know that if you're walking in the bathroom with your phone, you probably need some boundaries. You know that if the first thing you think about when you wake up is reaching over and grabbing that phone and looking to see who's liked and commented on your post, you've probably gone too far. And so having healthy boundaries around your social media use will 100% create more space for you to be in your reasonless joy. So that is hack number one. Hack number two, dos. How do you say two in other languages besides Spanish? Dos. And this is like a good old one. This is one that so many people just don't do, and yet it's so right here. Hack number two is spend time with close friends in person. Like actually be able to touch and kiss and laugh and be like, shut up, bro. And like have those moments where you actually are with people you love. It's so many of us. And please type yes below if you know this is you. Whether it was in 2019 or 2018 or whatever year, if you know that you have people all around you and yet you feel and have felt lonely. You have friends that don't even live that far away and yet you haven't actually gotten the same room, more than let's call it once a month. Like this is actually extremely important for our happiness. We need to be in each other's physical presence and just like to smile, to do nothing, to just like hang out, to watch TV, to play sports, to do anything other than just like rotting away in our little boxes. You know? You guys know what I'm saying. You get it. Hack number three is a little bit of a controversial one. And that is, it's not controversial because anybody who's ever done anything amazing always has this thing. Hack number three is get a freaking coach. You want 2020 to be the year, right? We always do this. 2020. This year is the year. I'm going all the way. I'm going to lose the weight. I'm going to make the money. I'm going to attract the mate. I'm going to do the thing. However, and I know I'm doing a lot here. However, how do you plan on doing that if you can't see your own blind spots? How do you plan on doing that because if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always got. So you're going to get the same results that you got the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that, because you haven't given yourself an opportunity to be held, pushed, mentored, coached, supported, to have somebody hold you accountable, to have somebody point out your blind spots, to have somebody say, yo, that doesn't work. Like real talk, what you're doing and how you're doing it and how you're framing it doesn't work for you. And guess what? I know I just talked about number two, hanging with friends. Friends aren't enough. Friends are biased. Friends will first of all, birds of a feather flock together. So probably you guys are all in the same sort of space. And what you want, this is the reason why I have coaches with an S, plural. I have coaches now. And do I coach other people? Yes, thousands of them. The reason why I have coaches now and not Because a lot of people who look at my life and go, you got the girl, you got the babies, you got the business. I have $1 million coaching business, like legit. And yet I'm doing the same principle and doing the same thing. I'm telling you guys, you want 2020 to be amazing. Get somebody to hold you accountable. I'm not even talking about me. Find somebody who's an expert in what you want and have them hold you accountable. Have them teach you, have them shortcut you. If you want to climb Mount Everest, you can go try to do it by yourself, but you may die. You may make it, but you also may die. If you get a Sherpa or some little short dude who's ran Mount Everest 7,000 times, then the likelihood of you being successful goes up very high. So that was number 3. Number 4, hack number 4 for 2020 to create a vortex of happiness is go outside. Go outside and play. Like, there's a misconception and some ridiculous idea that once we become a certain age, we can't play anymore. That we got to spend all our time in front of computers and boxes and doing things. And yet, I tell you no lies, I think it was 2014, maybe 2015, when I decided that my whole year was going to be, like, no matter what I did, I was going to play every day. And that was a year that I doubled my income. That was a year that it was one of my best years ever. And the reason why is because I scheduled in play. I went outside of my house and skateboard and put my feet in the grass and the dirt. I walked down the beach. I did everything I possibly could outside. I played tennis, I went surfing, I did stuff outside. I just sat under a tree and listened and watched and allowed myself to be a human, like a regular person who's experiencing life in the now. Not some robot that's always trying to get somewhere else. Spend time outside. And hack number 5, and this is the last one, and then I'm getting off. Hack number 5. And this is a scary one for some people, is look at your traumas. You really want to be happy? Because happiness is a byproduct, right? It can't be owned. It can't be earned. It can't be worn. It can't be consumed. Happiness is a byproduct. It's a byproduct of facing off, aligning threefold beings: body, mind, soul. Threefold beings. When all three are in alignment, there is a byproduct called happiness. And happiness is not necessarily a destination we land at and stick to and stay to. However, you can, you can raise the bar, right? Like, for the most part, right? I'm a 40-year-old man. For the most part, I don't meet many people who have more energy than me. When anybody ever looks at my life and like, not just energy, but like actually enjoys this life. When people come in and they look and they're like, yo, you're holding a lot. I am. And yet it feels light as a feather. Why? Because I'm not holding all of it by myself. And I'm doing number 5, which is addressing my traumas, looking at the things. That time that boy called me a faggot. That other time when those people made fun of my middle name, which is Eugene. Right? Like all those little things. Any sexual abuse, anything you've ever been through that you have been repressing and pushing away and saying, oh, I spoke about that with a counselor when I was 13. Guess what? Speaking about it isn't enough. It's trapped in your body. You need to address the traumas so that you can free the traumas so that you can be more of you. So, I hope that this video landed wherever it needed to for you. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button and leave a comment. Facebook family, I love you. Instagram family, I love you. I love you all. 2020, let's do it. Let's get it. They can't stop us. Let's go. Blessings and blessings. Hurrah! 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 See you soon. Peace.